Good afternoon, King of Avalon. How's everybody doing out there? It's about 4:20 Pacific Standard Time on Saturday, about 40 minutes before Kingdom Raid starts, but I thought I'd record a kind of an interesting video about me finally reaching 2 billion power. So I know there's a lot of players out there that are way above 2 billion, what, 10 billion, quadrillion, whatever, how many. Anyways, for me, it's, I don't know, 2 billion is kind of a big mark. So, as you see here, I'm at 1.929. If you remember before last KVK, I was 1.97, 30 million away. So I thought I'd do a short video on me hitting 2 billion and share this special moment with all of you. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. You guys are all awesome, and I appreciate all the support and views and comments and likes. I really do. So, okay, let's get this started here. Okay, so as you see here, this is our ranking in K86. Okay, so, yeah. So here we go. I am getting my training scepter here. Definitely worth it when you're doing mass training. So setting that up, worth 1,000 gold. And I'm gonna definitely get up my other stuff geared up for the prep, because we got the 300% training buff going on. Switch the quick Lord talent switch and switch the gears to my training gear or non-battle gear. Do my population surge, and we got all the buffs going on. Of particular is a 300% training buff. Very important. Very important. I know we've had some discussion with some of you in the last video about sending siege and sacrificing your siege to get you some training buff speed ups for your normal troops when that buff hits the 300% buff. So what I'm going to do is I am going to prepare some wood, just open up a bunch of wood so I don't have to waste time opening that up. The food I'm just going to open up as I train. So that's one thing they did change in the game interface. Before, when we did train, we had to like manually do that. Now the UI became a little bit smarter. So when you are training, if you're deficient certain resources, you can do it from there. So I am speeding up. Obviously, I have to clear out my training for previously set troops. So clearing all that out so I can prepare the training of my 300% recovery, 300% training speed buff for my last KVK. And so here I go, training some cavalry. And cavalry is like my third priority, infantry, and then bowmen. So usually what I do is I set up a couple, I get bowmen going, and every minute counts. I'm going to focus on infantry. So I'm going to give you, I don't know if many of you have thought about this, but something I've been doing, and it'll be, I think, a pretty helpful tip. And I'll share that with you near the end. So as you know, with 300% training buff speed up, you can speed up to 300% up to the amount of power loss you experienced in last KVK. So here I'm using those 20,000 speed, the training. My brain is just blanking out. Those where you can just like add on 20,000 or 5,000 additional troops per training set. So, you know, just training up some bowmen. By the way, last video, you guys left a lot of great comments about training buffs. I mean, training troop march formations and what types of troops to send. So you see here 9 days, because that's 20,000 bowmen at once. And I'm doing that to save my fingers from tapping the phone a lot. So great thing, that middle one, the training cost is great. The third one is I'm trying to track my power. And I'm going to get to the, I think that's actually a little pro tip, something that you might find helpful. So watch it till the end, because that's when I use it. So here I am training and training. Okay, yeah, so see there, you can get more. And before, like a while ago, early versions of this game, you couldn't do that. So that's something they did improve, more efficient. And again, that's from upgrades, many upgrades ago. So again, here I'm training more cavalry. Okay, doing that. Infantry. So look at the bottom, troop training speed. You see there's like a power level. So I'm keeping a close eye on that, and there's a special reason for that. And I think it's helpful for what it's worth. Okay. So each time I am training a set of troops, I'm estimating the amount of power that I'm using from that 300% training buff. And I'm trying to keep a close eye on that. And again, there is a reason for that, and I'll get to that near the end. Okay, so it's like 313, 336. So I'm almost there, getting close to there. I think I had about 100k or so killed troops that I have to retrain. The others were wounded and I could have healed up. So reason why I didn't use the buff, the 20,000 buff, is because I am trying to now go step by step as I reach closer to my training buff limit for the 300%. Okay, so 323. So I'm getting pretty close. So I'm thinking probably one or two more sets of my typical, 20, let me see. Oh, well, let's see here. So I'm looking at the power levels like 326 and 336. I'm getting very, very close. Very, very close. Okay. Yeah, the recruitment buff, that's what it is. And I'm going to do this. And I am using food. I ran out of food. I'm food poor right now. That's why raid might help out. Hopefully I can gather some good resources this raid. Some of you challenged me to get at least top 10. We'll see. It takes a lot of time and energy to do so. We'll see. Okay. All right. Okay, so, and I think I might have missed it. So I'm going to heal up my wounded troops. It was like 13 days, so I'm just going to use up my speed ups. Because that little boost will put me over the 2 billion mark. So here it is, 2.003 billion power in troops. I wanted to share that moment with you. But my comment was, in the little tip, if you look at your training, the 300% training buff level, it's very important. You don't want to just keep training, and let's say you're training 2,000 troops and you barely edge over that 300% training buff. If you do it very precisely, where you still have even like 1 million power left or 500,000 power left, what I do is I actually will then I will use the recruitment 20,000 and then set it, because I believe when I do that, and you see my MOBAs on screen here, but I'm gonna keep talking, because I believe you're gonna get the benefit of the full 300%, okay, as well as all the other buffs, the speed up buffs and the resource buff. And when you click it, as long as it's below that 300,000, the power limit for your 300% training buff, all 20,000 troops should receive the training speed up of 300%. So again, your goal is to hit right below your limit of 300% training buff power limit, and then you do a 20,000 one-time recruitment, because the full 20,000, which would normally take 12 days, as you saw, was not that. So, but anyhow, hope you found this video interesting. I wanted to share that special moment with you, and I'm going to end this because I don't want you to keep looking at my MOBAs on screen, because this is a record voiceover off of a video that I recorded, and it was so special that I did it even though I was out in public. So anyhow, enjoy your Kingdom Raid that's coming up. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I do appreciate all of you out there. Stay safe and well and healthy. Thank you. Bye-bye.